on PlayStation 5. Now, Astro's Playroom is a free, pre-installed game that comes with all new PS5s, and it took me about 4 to 5 hours to get the platinum in the game. So what we're going to do real quick is we're just going to hop in a couple levels. I'll show you how it plays. I'll show you some of the outfits Astro can get into and, like, control. And, yeah, we'll go from there. So let's hop on into the first one. We'll go to Cooling Springs. And this game is an extremely fun platformer with a lot of collection elements. You collect coins, puzzle pieces, artifacts that are like PlayStation consoles. And there's just probably over 100 different things you have to collect in total. And it's just a really fun platformer that is meant to show off the DualSense controller, but it does so much more than that. So on the DualSense controller, and you've probably heard this in marketing by now, but it really does allow you to feel the game in a whole new dimension. Because you can truly feel the difference between walking on sand and swimming in water, or walking on wood over here. You can feel it in your hands. It's a different sensation. So it is really living up to the hype they gave it. And if all games use the DualSense half as much as Astro does, then the PlayStation 5 will be the place to play all third-party games, because it is just a new level of gaming. So let's hop on into the suit for this area. So all these areas are laid out is you play the first section as Astro, then you get into a suit and play that section, then you play another section as Astro, and then you hop into a suit and finish the level. So let's hop into this suit. This is like a frog suit that has like a spring on it, and it really shows off the adaptive triggers on the PlayStation 5 controller. Let me hop into the suit real quick. You get in here, you do the touchpad and zip it up. And they really do feel like you're pulling the spring down when you pull this controller. You can feel the tension, you can feel it relieve when you let go. And you use the motion controls on the controller to aim him, which normally I hate motion controls, especially in games like Until Dawn or Detroit Become Human. I hate motion controls, but in this platformer, especially with the DualSense now, it's so much more. You experience the game so much more than you normally do. So that's like this outfit for this level. So let's hop into another level. Let's go to the jungle here, and I'll just show off the monkey suit you can get into. And this is my favorite suit you can use in Astro's Playroom, because it's so immersive. And there's just so much interaction going on with you in the game. You're not just controlling the character, you're, experiencing what the character's experiencing. So, use the controller, the triggers, you feel tension, and motion controls are like, move the arms back and forth to grab it, which is kind of like an upper arm workout, if you do this long enough, I suppose. So, this game's just packed full of PlayStation lore and love. It's really an experience for people who have been with PlayStation for a long time. But even if you have it, it's just such a fun platformer to experience, and it's free if you get a PlayStation, and it's already installed, so there's really no reason why you shouldn't play this game, and I'd recommend playing it and platinuming it before you delete it off your system, because it's just such a fun experience to have. Let me show you this part up here. I like these bars. You get on here, and let me get the tooltip to pop up real quick. What you do is you rotate the control like this, and then you let go the triggers, and he flings up, and then you grab the triggers again to catch. And it's just such an immersive experience. So we're gonna hop on into this one. And even though it's only a 4 or 5 hour experience to platinum, and it is a free game, I think Astro's Playroom is a killer launch exclusive for PlayStation. I mean, it's not a reason to buy a PlayStation solely, but it's definitely a game you have to play, and it's a good addition to the launch lineup. I put Astro's Playroom up there with Miles Morales or Deep Souls as a launch exclusive you have to play. What's good, this is the touchpad, you just, control it with the touchpad, and then you push it down, he halts. and just rolling around, kind of like a bowling ball or pinball kind of. And you can feel the difference between the road that you drive on, or if you go into the grass in the controller, you can feel it in your hands. And it's something you have to experience for yourself, but let me tell you, the hype is real. And like this bumpy road, you really feel it. And I'm excited to see what, especially this type of conditions are done in like Gran Turismo. That'll be very exciting, I think. So we're gonna stop that and hop on into the glider suit, I guess. I don't know what else to call them, but it's like a glider suit. This is my least favorite because it's mainly just motion controls, but it's still fun to play. So I mean, I really can't recommend this game highly enough, and if you have a PlayStation 5, I implore you to give this game a shot. So you just aim with the motion controls and then let go. And you kind of like control Astro as he's flying. And these cars can hit him, so watch out. Gotta do some, you know, flying here. And then press next to land. And it's so beautiful too to see it rendered. I'm pretty sure this is 4K 60. So let's go back into the CPU Plaza. And I'll kind of show you around the hub wall, show you the things you can collect. And the coins you collect you use to play this claw machine game that you can get puzzle pieces and artifacts from that can't be found in levels. So let's hop on into Labo here. And each one of these consoles or discs or pieces of hardware that you see is an artifact in and of itself. And you collect them as you play the levels. And as you can see, there's just tons of stuff, like, and they all work if you hit them. Like here, you can just double jump, open the PlayStation 1 up. It's just such a love letter to everything PlayStation over the past, what is it, 26 years? PS1 came out in '94. So, it is really such a unique experience getting the VR set here. And I'll show you guys the claw where you spend your gold, but I can't use it anymore because I got everything out of it already. So you would like spend 100 gold to pull it, and then you'd catch the ball in your hand and crush it, which really shows off the adaptive triggers as well. Let's go back to this main world real quick. I'll show you around here. And there's some bonus levels you can unlock if you complete everything. So it's just such a jam-packed experience, and even though it's a free game and it's only 4 to 5 hours, I wouldn't call it like a shortened version. It's just so packed with stuff, you know. And Sony's already said you can expect more Astrobot in the future, and I cannot wait for them to make a sequel to this, or a game in this spirit that uses the DualSense as much, and it's just so well crafted. It is the one of the secret levels. So yeah, that's Astro's Playroom for PlayStation 5. We are going to give it an excellent, which if you don't know, is the top of our review scale. It goes excellent, entertaining, average, mediocre, boring, bad. And I'm going to give Astro's Playroom an excellent. And remember, if you want to become part of our community and get the podcast we do 4 days early, ad-free, and with the ability to submit your questions, comments, and concerns, you want to get the videos we do a day early, and a bunch of other perks, you can check us out on patreon.com/nerdsatodds. And I'll see you guys next time.